Hallo meine lieben Freunde, was geht, was muss, guten Abend, guten Tag. Es ist dein Lieblings-YouTuber James Bray und ich reagiere heute auf 15 German brands you pronounce wrong by German girl in America. Now, I think this video particularly resides with everything that I grew up with. It's saying the wrong way, by the way, because I know for a fact that I have pronounced so many German brands wrong, and I was convinced, and I still am convinced that I was pronouncing them right. But for instance, I know, and there's probably some German brands I don't know, but I know for a fact Adidas, right? I remember I was telling my friends Adidas, and I remember like me and my friends were joking. I'm like, yo, what if somebody, and we were trying to think of all the ways you can possibly pronounce it, right? And we were just joking around. I'm like, yo, what if somebody pronounced it Adidas? Like, that would be funny, right? Adidas. But then that's literally, allegedly how it's supposed to be pronounced. So I'm like, oh. And then also another one that I got into a 3-week argument about my friend was Audi. You know, like I'm like, oh, like an Audi R8. And then people are like, it's an Audi. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's an Audi. Like, I don't know, just stuff like that. So I'm like, this will be interesting because she might point out some stuff that I definitely don't know. I know she's probably going to point out some stuff I definitely don't know. Before we get started, make sure you go to her channel and subscribe to her. I mean, I really hope that she hits like, you know, maybe 500,000 by the end of this year. She's very, very, very informative and stuff like that. Really good a YouTuber and very good person. So we're going to check this out today and kind of go from there. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning viewers, welcome back. We post videos every single day. I do a lot of reaction commentary content. Sometimes I do gaming, sometimes I do vlogs. It just really depends. But today I saw this and I'm like, you know what? Let's check this out together, guys, because this will be pretty interesting. Once again, the original link will be in the description down below if you don't want to hear my commentary. But let's go and see what your boy can learn from this, because I've been walking around here sounding extra ignorant for years. At least 2 decades. So let's go.
First, of course, we have to talk about car brands, because German cars are being sold all over the world. They're famous all over the world, and a lot of people talk about them or even own a German car.
Actually, yeah, that's true. That is true. And it's funny because I heard that like if you get a German car, then you're kind of screwed in America if you get a German car, because there's very few places that actually repair like those types of cars properly, if that makes sense. So it's kind of crazy because it's not, they're not like, well, actually I take that back. I take that back. It's if you get an oh my God, I was about to mess it up again. An Audi, right? Audi. It's so weird saying it that way. I always say Audi, but if you get an Audi, like it's hard to get your car like repaired. But I'm pretty sure Volkswagen, you can totally get it you know, repaired mad quick, because it's not, I feel like it's not that complicated. I don't know. If for anybody that's living in America that has a Volkswagen, let me know what your experience is like. And even if you are living in America from another country that has a Volkswagen, let me know in the comments down below.
The first one is Audi. Most Americans,
I knew it. That
I know, pronounce it like I just said it.
Yes,
Audi.
Audi.
In German, we say Audi.
Oh.
Audi.
Oh man, dude, I messed it up. Oh my God.
And there's actually a funny story as to where this name came from. In 1904, a guy called August Horch founded a car company called A. Horch und Company, Motorenwarenwerke Zwickau. But a few years later, he left the company and founded a new one. But he wasn't allowed to call it Horch again. And since that's not only his last name, but also means listen in the imperative form, he ended up translating it into Latin, and that's Audi. So Audi means listen.
That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that. I wonder if you could actually use that conversationally, and you know, when you're just speaking with random people. It's like Audi.
The company is located in Ingolstadt in Bavaria.
Yeah, it looks like Bavaria. I was gonna say, oh dang.
Then, of course, one of the most famous car brands in the world is this one.
Porsche.
It's located in Stuttgart, Germany.
Oh yeah, and that's in Baden-Württemberg. Oh my God. Yo, I'm starting to learn my geography a lot better. Oh my God. That's cool.
I've heard Americans pronounce it Porsche or Porsche. In German, we say Porsche. So they're
Porsche? Everything I know, my entire reality, has been shattered. Oh no! That's crazy. Porsche. I normally would always say Porsche, but that's only because I would hear other people say Porsche. Now, if I saw the word, I think I would probably still say Porsche because the E would be silent here, but I guess it's different. I think in European countries, specifically, all of the letters are pronounced, so it makes it very different. But that's actually pretty interesting. I definitely now will be completely absolved of any mistake I make because I won't make any mistakes when I go to Germany. I was definitely about to make a mistake like that too because I knew not to call Audi I knew not to call Audi, so I'll call it Audi, but Porsche, I didn't really know about that. That's crazy. Oh my god!
Like this short E sound in the end.
To know, right?
Porsche. It was founded by Ferdinand Porsche in 1931 as a company for vehicle development work and consulting. And one of the first assignments that the company had was from the Nazi government at the.
For real? I did not know that. What? What?
Time to design a car for the general public, which was what later would become Volkswagen, and so they designed the Volkswagen Beetle.
So Porsche designed. Oh my god, I said it wrong again. Porsche designed the Volkswagen Beetle. That's crazy. It's so funny. There was this thing we would do in school all the time. Every time you see, we call it a buggy. We call it punch buggy, right? So if you see a Volkswagen Beetle like drive by you, you have to punch the nearest person in the shoulder as hard as you can, and then you say punch buggy, no punchbacks. And then like the next person that sees a buggy, they punch another person in the shoulder and say the same thing. Now, if you don't say that, then the other person can punch you. Everybody gets to punch you. And if you punch the person that said no punchbacks, and everybody gets to punch you. You know, it's crazy. I know it's a weird game. I'm not sure if you guys have games like that in Germany or anything like playful games, but I say playful. Your boy's shoulders were bruised. But yeah, if you guys have anything like that, something similar, let me know in the comments down below.
VW Käfer. This one sounded super funny to me when I first heard how people pronounce it in English. Yeah. I actually used to drive one back in Germany.
Nice flex. I think the first car I ever drove was a Buick, but that's a General Motors car, so that's definitely like an American luxury car, I think. Mercedes-Benz, though, I don't know. Like I like them, but I'm actually not even really a car person, to be honest. Like if you ask anybody, if you've talked to me in Discord at all, I'm actually not big into cars at all, yo. Like at all.
So most Americans call this Mercedes. In German, we pronounce it Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Mercedes versus Mercedes.
Mercedes.
So it's really pretty different. Mercedes. And the full name, of course, is Mercedes-Benz. I've also heard that in England, people also refer to Mercedes as Merc. A German will not know what you're talking about if you say that.
Like, yo, can you give me one of those Mercs? Like, one of those what? What? I don't even know. Hey, first off, England English and American English are like, I don't know, man. They're like messed up cousins, bro. Because, like, England has their own way of speaking English. America, I feel like our version of English is better in my opinion. It's just more relaxed. We don't sound sophisticated or nothing. We sound, it just sounds like regular ass English. But I would be able to say that because I grew up learning American English. I don't know. I just feel like British English is just so. It's just so different. It just sounds very like, I'm from the castle of like, I don't know, it's different.
For your information, originally it was just the company Daimler Motorengesellschaft, founded in 1890. The name Mercedes was added later, inspired by a Daimler car dealer called Emil Jelinek, who was also driving car races under the alias Monsieur Mercedes, which was based on his daughter's first name, Mercedes Jelinek. The name was later also used for one of the car models in the year 1900, and then
cool.
eventually became the name of the brand itself.
Mercedes. Mercedes-Benz.
This one simply has 3 letters.
BMW. It's BMW. But how else would you say BMW? BMW. Interesting. I gotta see this.
But of course, they're pronounced differently in English and in German. In English, people say BMW.
Yeah.
In German, we say BMW because
BMW?
W is pronounced V in
my
German.
God, I didn't know
and
that.
it stands for Bayerische Motorenwerke, which means
Bayerische
Bavarian Engine Works.
Wait, Bayerische Motorenwerke. That's crazy. I did not know. Fun fact: I did not know what BMV stood for. But that's actually really interesting. I know we say BMW here. If you say BMV and you come to America, people will look at you cross-eyed. They'll be like, what? But in Germany, if you say BMW, oh wait, you might. Everybody, I think, might still understand what you're saying, but they'll be like, BMW, okay? Nimmst du BMW?
And of course, BMW is located in my hometown, Munich, which
nice.
is the capital of Bavaria.
That's
the company
cool.
was founded in 1916 and originally mainly produced aircraft engines. It's said that
Really?
the logo represents...
Wait a minute, really? What? They made aircraft engines? Well, that is something I definitely didn't know. What?
plain propeller, and it also has the colors of Bavaria, blue
Okay.
and white, to show the company's origin. Then after World War I, they survived by producing motorcycle engines, farm equipment, household items, and
So BMW is a lot bigger than I thought. Like I literally thought they only produced luxury cars, but your boy's brain's as small as a walnut, so it bear with me now.
way brakes, and built their first motorcycle in 1923 and then became a car manufacturer a few years later. They then went back to concentrating on aircraft engines again during World War II, using forced labor from prisoners in concentration camps, and didn't get back into car manufacturing until 1952. Overall, all of these German car brands that I just mentioned are more or less considered luxury brands in the US.
True, they are. Literally, they literally are. Oh, yeah, I told you, man. As soon as I saw the title of this video pop up, I'm like, I'm about to get educated. I'm 100% about to get educated because there are so many things that I completely took for granted here that are German related, and I did not know. I swear to you, I did not know that BMW was a German car company. BMW. I didn't know that was a German car company. I actually didn't even really know Porsche was Porsche. I didn't know that was a German car company. I only knew of basically Audi and maybe Volkswagen. Is it Volkswagen or Volkswagen? I gotta go back and see how she pronounced that because I'm messing it up again. What else? Oh my god! Like I'm getting sideswiped. I didn't even know half of these. Well, at least half of these so far I didn't know were German companies, but I guess, as my dad used to say, you live and you learn.
I mean, Porsche, of course, is considered a luxury brand in Germany as well. But Audi, Mercedes, and BMW are pretty much just regular car brands to us. Obviously, they do have expensive luxury cars as well.
It's crazy because the fact that she brought that up, I saw that some of the taxi cars are Porsches and BMWs in Germany, and I'm like, y'all must be rich. Like, oh my god. I mean, you got cobblestone roads, people riding around in Lamborghinis and stuff, bro. I'm exaggerating, but I did think it was incredible that you guys, that's like the standard, and over here we got some 1960 something police car as a taxi car vehicle.
Well, but the regular models are driven by people from all social classes in Germany.
Nice.
English speakers call this Volkswagen, while in Germany we usually just call it VW.
VW? What? Yo, that sounds way different. VW. So that just stands for VW, right? But it's like V would be the V and then the V would be the W. Like that's something I noticed that was a bit weird with the German language. Like the V's are pronounced as F's and the W's are pronounced as V's. No, which is so weird, I guess. Like, I was just like, dang.
VW. But even if we did go by the full name, it would be pronounced Volkswagen.
Oh, Volkswagen. So, Volkswagen. Also, she didn't cover it earlier. That's crazy. Volkswagen. Volkswagen. All right, man, that makes sense.
Not Volkswagen. So just imagine.
But Volkswagen literally sounds like it's German, you know. But if you say it right, it's Volkswagen. Volkswagen. You just gotta flip. It's oh man, the pronunciation. It always throws me off. I'm like,
was
man.
spelled with an F and V instead.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Exactly. The V is a F and the W is a V, and that's actually very good that she like pointed that out, because I know a lot of people that are trying to learn how to pronounce it the correct way, technically, right? Would probably not know this otherwise. It'll be like very hard for them to understand, I guess.
It means people's car or car of the people, and it was founded during the Third Reich in the late 1930s.
Oh, wow.
Because Hitler wanted to have a car that was affordable for middle-class Germans and that met the needs of an average family. So this was his attempt to make cars something that wasn't only available to upper-class people, but to the general public. And the company is based in Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg. I also say Wolfsburg. It's based in Wolfsburg, but you know that's my American pronunciation slipping out once again. My bad.
Now let's move on to something other than cars.
Oh, bruh. Yo, I should have known this was gonna come up. I knew this was gonna come up, bruh. Adidas, man. Adidas, but Adidas.
So this is one of the brands where, when I heard Americans say this for the first time, I didn't understand at all what they were referring to, because they usually pronounce it Adidas,
yeah.
And in Germany we say Adidas.
Adidas. So it's crazy. We pronounce Adidas like the first I is an E, right? So it's like an E noise, right? And then the second A is an I. So it's Adidas, but it's Adidas. But I didn't know that until my friend. No, actually, I actually didn't know that at all. I actually had a German friend in high school that corrected me and like, yo, bro, that actually is how it's pronounced. But I remember when my friends and I were joking, we were just throwing out random pronunciations, and then this particularly I got corrected on, and I'm like, dang, bro, I didn't even know, man.
Yes.
It sounds
Adidas.
So weird.
Super
Adidas.
different. It's the second largest sportswear manufacturer in the world
yep.
after Nike.
Yep.
And I don't think that a lot of people know that this is a German company. It also has an interesting backstory. It was founded by Adolf Dassler, who nickname was Adi, so the brand name is based on his first and last name.
Oh, wow. Adidas. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wasn't there another company that was also partnered? It was like a brother or something of this guy that made another company. I'm pretty sure, because one of my friends was telling me that there were two companies that where they were brothers. So that means it's another German company, and they were brothers, and they had two massive companies. One was a shoe company, another one was something else. I can't remember it. Hold on. Let's see if she talks about it.
He founded the company at his mother's house after he returned from World War I, and he actually played a big role in developing spiked running shoes. In 1924, his brother Rudolf joined the company, and they founded the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory.
Nice.
But they later got into a fight, split up, and his brother actually founded his own company called Puma.
Oh, there we go. That's what it was. Puma. Yeah. This is the dynamic duo. So Puma and Adidas, they were brothers, but they split because they had a company together, just like she said. And then, yeah, that makes sense. My friend was telling me about that too. That's crazy.
Biggest rival of Adidas. So both Adidas and Puma are German brands.
That's dope.
Another shoe manufacturer that many Germans would probably consider very, very German. Like if you talk about something typically German, Birkenstock.
I keep hearing about this a lot too. Like when people say like the like basically super Germans and stuff, right? Like they have like super long white socks and stuff. These types of sandals, we call them sandals here, but the brand is Birkenstock, I guess. Birkenstock, I guess, but that, and then like, you know, the khaki shorts pulled all the way up to your belly button, and then like tucked in button down t-shirt, you know. We have people like that out here. We call them Kyles, you know what I'm saying? But Kyles or Karens, but you know.
It's definitely going to be mentioned. But of course, this brand is known all over the world nowadays, and it's natural that people pronounce it with their native accent.
True.
So English speakers usually say Birkenstock. In German, we...
Yo, her American accent is so on point. It's insane. Like, it's crazy. It's actually very interesting hearing people do an American accent, because I feel like now, after listening to a bunch of different dialects, I feel like America's accent is just so exaggerated. Like, even how I'm talking right now is just so exaggerated. So when people hear us talking, it's like we don't roll our R's. It's like rah rah rah, you know, and like we just pronounce everything with so much emphasis, I guess, if that makes sense. It's just weird. I don't know. What does the American accent sound like to you guys? Does it sound pretentious? Does it sound exaggerated? I feel like the English accent sounds pretentious, and I think that the American accent sounds exaggerated. So to each, I guess, and I guess comparatively speaking, maybe the American accent might sound a little bit pretentious, but I know for a fact a lot of people think that the British accent sounds pretentious. A lot of people do. They're like, oh, you think you're fancy, huh? Would you like a cup of tea?
Birkenstock. Birkenstock. Birkenstock, which literally translates to birch stick. The roots of the company go all the way back to the 18th century, by the way.
Wow.
From shoes to alcohol.
Jägermeister!
This is pronounced Jägermeister in German.
Jägermeister.
English speakers usually say Jägermeister.
Jägermeister. Yeah, that's true. Jägermeister!
Which is pretty much the same, just with a pretty thick accent.
Yeah.
And people also often use the abbreviation Jäger, like, can I have a shot of Jäger, please?
Yeah, exactly, but Jäger.
Literally means hunt master. Jäger is the hunter, and Meister is master, and it's a German herbal liquor.
That's cool.
This is a German grocery.
Aldi's, yeah. Aldi's, they have these all in the Midwest, and I tried to order something off of Aldi, but they only deliver to locations that haven't Aldi's actually present. And I know that sounds like, you know, common nature and stuff like that. Like, okay, duh, James. Oh my God. No, but if you think about it, there is a grocery store company that will actually ship food to you. I'll put it this way. It's called Goldbelly, and it picks all of the like local stores and restaurants from each state, and it ships out the best foods from each state to wherever you're located, and they put it in a freezer box kind of thing, like a styrofoam like frozen box or whatever. So when you do get it, you can like take out the food, put it in your freezer, or you can thaw it out and eat it on site. But Aldi's does not ship out to Florida, because Florida is east and it's not Midwest, and there's no Aldi's out here, unfortunately. Oh my God. And the only reason why I'm talking about this is because I saw that she ordered a bunch of Oktoberfest foods from Aldi's because they had German Week, and I wanted to do the same thing and do like a review or something, but I couldn't because there are no Aldi's like located nearby, and I'm just like, bummer.
Store. You can also find them in other European countries, and they even have some stores in the US. I usually get the majority of my groceries at Aldi here in the US.
Aldi.
In Germany,
Aldi. That's how you pronounce it.
Stores like Aldi or Lidl discounters, because they sell groceries for very low prices.
Yeah.
In English,
exactly.
people usually pronounce this Aldi. I think I've also heard Aldi before, but I think most people say Aldi.
Aldi, yeah.
Or they also sometimes add an S that isn't there in the end and say Aldi's. In Germany,
yeah. They always say Aldi's if there's a joke after that, because, oh my God. Oh no.
say Aldi. It has its
Aldi.
origins in 1945 when the two brothers Theo and Karl Albrecht took over their mother's corner store and came up with the concept of having a small selection while having low prices.
That's
The
interesting.
name Aldi comes from Albrecht Discount, so
Albrecht Discount.
which is their last name.
Okay, I did not know that either. See, once again, didn't know. I simply didn't know. Albrecht Discount. Discount. Albrecht Discount, right?
Discount. In Germany, we have Aldi Süd and
Aldi
Aldi
Süd.
Nord, Aldi South and Aldi North.
Oh, are they
Again,
different?
this is because of two brothers splitting up into two different businesses.
Wow. Obviously, it looks like Aldi Süd did way better because the emblem has been adopted worldwide. And Aldi, it's crazy. Aldi Süd and Aldi Nord. So Aldi Süd or Aldi Nord just seems like it's definitely German exclusive because we don't have any Aldi Nord, stores out here at all. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I lived in the Midwest most of my life, but I have never seen an Aldi's that look like that. All right, is it Aldi, right? Aldi.
In the US, the store is simply called Aldi, and it
Aldi.
actually belongs to Aldi South, while
Yes.
the store Trader Joe's belongs to Aldi North.
What? Wait a minute. What? Trader Joe's belongs to Audi South. Wait. Audi North. Wait. Okay, my entire mind has been fucked. Are you serious? Trader Joe's is probably the most American sounding store out of any other store I've ever seen, but maybe besides Walmart or whatever. But really? Oh man, your boy's mind is blown right now. That's crazy.
Now let's move on to cosmetics. Nivea is a German brand from
Nivea.
Hamburg that's mainly
I've seen that. That's that lotion stuff, right? They got some good ass lotion, bro. I did not know that was a German company, but now I know where I'm getting my lotion from. I mean, because, bro, so I've used all kinds of lotion brands and stuff. Nivea, oh my God. So good. Sehr, sehr gut.
known for its face lotion in the little blue container,
Yeah.
but of course they offer a large variety of products
Of
nowadays. Again, I find the English pronunciation pretty fun.
Nivea. It's Nivea. I would always say Nivea, or Nivea, or Nivea, or Nivea, Nivea. Like, I've heard so many different people pronounce it wrong. I pronounced it wrong. Honestly, I pronounced it wrong until I saw it pop up because I knew, based on German and so, like, the German language and stuff like that, it's probably going to be pronounced Nivea, but I know a lot of people pronounce it Nivea or Nivea.
Here, English native speakers usually say Nivea.
Yeah.
Nivea. In
Nivea.
German, we say Nivea. Nivea. So the emphasis is on the E.
Oh, wait a minute. So they do say Nivea. Nivea. Oh, Nivea. Okay.
Nivea. This is a German hair cosmetics brand that you can
Oh, I did not even know. Schwarzkopf?
find all over the world pretty much. In German, we pronounce it Schwarzkopf, which
Schwarzkopf.
literally means black head. Schwarzkopf. English native speakers usually pronounce it Schwarzkopf or
Schwarzkopf. Oh.
Schwarzkopf or something
Schwarzkopf,
along those
yeah,
lines.
Yeah. I've never heard of that.
Deutsche Bank is the largest bank in Germany. Deutsche Bank also literally means German
bank.
bank. Of course, you can find Deutsche Bank not only in Germany, but in other countries as well. A good friend of mine here in Cincinnati actually just did an internship with them in their New York City location.
That's cool.
And she's also going to start a full-time job with them soon. And Americans usually pronounce it Deutsche Bank or
Deutsche
something along those lines. And my friend always uses the abbreviation
Deutsch.
Deutsch when she refers to it.
Deutsch, yeah.
So like she said, I got a job offer from Deutsch, which is just really funny to me
I got a job offer from German.
because that literally just means German. This is a German manufacturer of high-end domestic appliances,
Really? Is it Miele? Miele? Is that Miele?
and it's not exactly pronounced wrong in English, but English native
Miele.
speakers usually say something like Miele.
Miele.
So it usually sounds more like an A in the end, whereas in German we say Miele.
Miele. Oh, that's okay. So I'm not gonna lie. In German, right, that E is very deceptive. Sometimes it's a and sometimes it's a eh. Like I don't really like it just depends, I guess, on the word. So it's just like mad confusing. It's mad confusing. I'm like, oh my god, how did I butcher this word? Yo, like if you guys have seen me, you know, über mein Deutsch off Babel, right? Like it's like some of my pronunciation is terrible because the words, it's like Russian roulette with however you're pronouncing the E's and the and some other letters as well, like even the I's, because I'm like, is I always pronounced E or can it be pronounced I as well? And it can, and I think they explain under what circumstances it's pronounced E and I, you know? So it's interesting, actually.
Miele, so the last letter is just a little bit different. And Miele really does stand for quality. If you invest in a Miele dishwasher or washing machine, you just know that it's going to be a good product and it's going to last.
True.
This is something that everyone
Haribo! Haribo!
knows and loves, hopefully. Maybe not everyone knew that Haribo is actually German.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I did not know
We
that.
pronounce it Haribo.
Haribo. Oh, wow. Haribo. That's so weird. It's like a different emphasis on different syllables. We say Haribo. Haribo, but they say Haribo. So their emphasis is on the R and our emphasis is on the E. Haribo. Haribo! Haribo! But it's Haribo. Haribo.
Haribo. And again, the name originates in the name of the founder of the company, which was Hans Riegel. And
Hans Riegel, okay.
he was from the city of Bonn in Germany.
Oh,
so
wow.
Hans Riegel from Bonn.
So wait a minute. I wonder, is the Haribo factory, is that in Bonn? Is like their main hub in Bonn, like literally?
And he always took the first two letters, put them together, and it became Haribo.
Haribo.
Hans Riegel Bonn.
Hans
Haribo.
Riegel Bonn. Haribo.
And last but not least, let's talk about a company that is not doing super well during these times.
Lufthansa.
But it's one of the largest companies in Germany and second largest airline in Europe.
Wow.
And maybe you've flown with them before. In English, people usually say Lufthansa. But in
Lufthansa.
German, we say Lufthansa.
I've never heard of this airline before because I've never flown to Germany. But that's because your boy, once again, has 3 brain cells working overtime. So I would have never known. Honestly, I think I would have known eventually if I did travel over to Germany, but I haven't gone yet. I'm trying to, but it's so difficult.
The emphasis is on the first syllable, Lufthansa versus Lufthansa.
Lufthansa. Nice.
And that was the last brand name on my list.
That's actually really cool. Very informative. Very, very, very informative. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you definitely go and subscribe to German Girl in America. She is very, very, very informative and an absolute sweetheart and stuff. The videos and stuff are incredibly helpful. And like I said, I think before I even got into, you know, the whole learning German thing, I would watch her videos. I think Haley Alexis, and another person too, Germania. It's not Germania. Is it Germania? It's a guy. It's a guy that learning. He does like a lot of learning German videos and stuff, and I would kind of just look at those to kind of help me out with some pronunciations of different words. So this is actually very interesting, very informative, and I'm kind of glad I dove really deep into this because there's a lot I did not know. I just simply didn't know at all that were even German companies. So thank you. Thank you so much. And this is 100% going to help out a lot of people. Because I'm telling you right now, out of all my friends that pronounce things wrong, I'd say 99.9% of them pronounce all of these brands wrong, incorrectly. Let me know what you guys think, guys. This was really cool. And until the next time I see you guys again, bis später, Leute. Ciao. Hey, what's up? Did you guys subscribe to the channel? Did you subscribe to the channel? Well, if you haven't, make sure you do that. Also, we do have a Discord. The Discord link is always going to be in the description down below on any of my videos, and it's dope. What we do on Discord is pretty simple. A lot of you guys are, I'm collecting you guys from a bunch of different countries, a bunch of different places, and you guys want to teach me a whole bunch of stuff. You guys can join the Discord and teach me anything. You can send me any kind of messages and stuff. You can actually post memes. You could participate in the community and just make friends. Just go ahead and join the Discord and see what kind of situation you're getting into for yourself. Also, there's gonna be some giveaways in the future. There's gonna be some giveaways, but to create some incentive for that, I need you guys to follow me on Instagram. Are you guys following me on Instagram? You know what my Instagram looks like? You probably don't know what my Instagram name is. It's right there. Just go ahead and check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It's dope. Just follow me on Instagram. I do live streams every day. I try to, engage with you guys in every way possible. I know not a lot of creators are very engaging with their fan base. I try to be engaging. So just go ahead and check it out. There's no harm, no foul. Follow me on Twitter too. I honestly am trying to grow my Twitter, but I don't really post that often on there. But when I do, you guys will be the first to see whatever post those will be. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys want shout outs or whatever, I don't know, we have a lot of upcoming independent artists that have been hitting me up as of late. I might create a series where I favor my international independent artists and stuff, and I might promote you guys for free, but it might just be 1 or 2 a week, and you guys can give me some feedback on that. But all to say, follow me on my social medias. All right, if you guys aren't doing that already, you need to do that because that's a pretty big deal. I'll see you guys later, but enjoy the content I create. It's gonna be random reaction videos, a lot of everything. Reaction videos, vlogs, challenges, cooking videos, gaming videos, anything you guys suggest when you join my Discord or message me on Instagram. But I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Follow me. Peace.